Amsterdam is going through a great metamorphosis, from which it must emerge in a few years with attractive world city allure. First here, then there, but in many places turning entire squares and streets upside down, with glowing rollers pressing the newly made roads flat. Dam Square. The nieuwe sites for Burgval, the Plantage Middenlaan, the Overtoom, the Van Balenstraat, and so on, everything reflecting back a new brilliance and satisfaction. This is what architect J.P. Miras writes in the Building Weekly in 1925. Amsterdam was then in the midst of a period of construction and growth which still determines the look of an important part of the city. Until the 1900s, Amsterdam only goes as far as the Single Canal, but from the second half of the 19th century, the city grows fast. Between 1850 and 1930, the population grows by 500,000, and those people need somewhere to live. The city triples in size. The enthusiasm and optimism of the Amsterdammers who work on the city can still be seen everywhere in the buildings of the Amsterdam School. How did that go? There are many beautiful buildings made by private individuals and housing corporations in cooperation with the housing department. But one of Amsterdam's most important employers is the Department of Public Works. In 1907, Andries Willem Bos becomes head of the department. In a short time, he puts together a team of hip young architects. These men are known for their work on the famous Scheepvaarthuis. Johan van der Meij, Piet Kramer, and Michel de Klerk. They are later joined by other names. They all become known as leading architects of the Amsterdam School. Johan van der Meij becomes the aesthetic advisor. He ensures that the designs follow one line. The architects work together a great deal. Today, it is not always clear who did what design. The department is a forerunner in the field of architectural design. The art and architectural magazine, Wendingen, even produced 2 whole issues about the department. These covers are designed by architects from that department. The Department of Public Works is subdivided into different departments. A large number of public constructions are realized by the Building Department. Here, a lot of attention is also paid to the interiors. Schools with beautiful staircases, stained glass windows, and murals, made with loving details, such as these coat rack tiles, so children know where to hang up their coats. Buildings are made for facilities, such as electricity substations, a sewage pumping station, and a building for the tram service at the beginning of the Overtoom. This building of the university, designed by Pieter Manet, is also known as the Skate. The City Council have an arrangement for artists in need. Using this arrangement, artists are often brought in to work on projects. A large number of artists work on the extension of the town hall. The council chamber contains sculptures by Mendes da Costa, John Redeker, and Hildo Krop. The wedding room has a spectacular mural in stained glass by Chris Lebeau. Piet Kramer works for the Bridge Department. Between 1916 and 1952, he designs around 300 bridges. Many of these bridges are true works of art, with beautiful ironwork and sculpture. Here is the P.L. Kramerbrug, named after him, on the Amsteldijk. On either side are 2 structures. One acts as a transformer substation, and the other is used for storage. The sculptor Hildo Krop deserves a separate mention. Permanently employed by the Department of Public Works, he makes hundreds of sculptures, often on bridges and on buildings of the department. You can find his work all over Amsterdam. The department also designs a lot of street furniture. Good examples are the police and fire call boxes designed by architect Manet, and the gyro postbox of Anton Curvers. In every case, form is as important as function. Even with an electricity box, or a rubbish bin. The town hall also has a Hilda crop sculpture as part of a urinal, much to the displeasure of some council members who felt that artwork on a urinal was somewhat inappropriate. From city districts to urinals. Everything designed and built with love and attention. The department no longer exists, but the buildings are still there. And sometimes, when we look at what is being built today, we long for those days. Because even today, we can say, Amsterdam is going through a great metamorphosis, from which it must emerge in a few years with attractive world city allure. First here, then there, but in many places turning entire squares and streets upside down, with glowing rollers pressing the newly made roads flat.